Dave Neilson, Fantasy Sports Giant, coming back to you with my fantasy preview for Week 5 and Who's Naitchin. That's right, 5 guys who are going to put up big numbers this week in fantasy football. And let's get right to it. Running back Frank Gore going against the San Francisco 49ers, his old team. I think he's going to be fired up to play in this game this week for the Indianapolis Colts. So I think Gore should have some big numbers against his old team, the San Francisco 49ers, 100 yards and a score for Frank Gore. Then we have Marshawn Lynch. That's right, oldies but goodies here with Gore and Lynch. Lynch going against the Ravens. Look, Derek Carr is down. They're going to rely on the running game here for the next couple weeks with the Raiders. I like Lynch this week. The Ravens give up 130 yards on the ground, so I think Lynch is a big play this week in Week 5 in fantasy football. Then we're going to go with tight end Zach Ertz for the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going against the Cardinals this week. The Cardinals are definitely going to pay a lot of attention to Alshon Jeffrey and Torrey Smith and Nelson Aguilar, and I think that's going to open things up underneath for Zach Ertz. Ertz has had a very productive season, and I think this week he finally gets over 100 yards and a touchdown in this game against the Arizona Cardinals. Then we're going to go with wide receiver Devontae Parker going against the Tennessee Titans. Been pretty quiet early on for Parker. He's had some decent games, but not that big game yet. I think he gets it done this week against the Titans, who are giving up over 270 yards through the air. I like Parker this week. Couple big gains here against the Tennessee Titans. So again, I think 100 yards and a score is possible for Parker this week. And then finally, I'm going to go with Isaiah Crowell. This is it. If Crowell can't get it done, I don't think he's going to get it done this season at all. But he's going against the New York Jets. The Jets give up over 140 yards on the ground per game. This is Crowell's type of game here. I think Cleveland's going to give him the workload. So I like Crowell this week against the New York Jets. So this has been Dave Neilson, your Fantasy Sports Giant on Who's Naitchin. And I told you, Frank Gore, Marshawn Lynch, Zach Ertz, Devontae Parker, and Isaiah Crowell. They all going to be Naitchin this week, Week 5. Get ready. This has been Dave Neilson, your Fantasy Sports Giant.